The business day is leading with Maria Ramos. Absa shifts into a new era as Ramos retires. I saw that coming yesterday, and it was quite an interesting one. Maria Ramos' decision to step down as Absa CEO after exactly a decade in the job marks the end of a tumultuous era for South Africa's third most valuable bank, which now plans to claw back the ground it lost under former parent Barclays PIC. So since Ramos took the helm in March 2009, Absa has been the worst performing stock within the JSE's banking index. Its market cap has tripled to 157.5 billion, or 9 billion, I beg your pardon. But sector joint FirstRand has grown sixfold. Standard Bank, Nedbank, RMH and newcomer Capitec have all fared better than Absa. But she seriously has done, nonetheless, with all of that in the background happening behind the scenes of Absa, a great job. Many giving her a big thumbs up, but also questioning where to for Ramos now? And that's what we are all waiting to find out. Gordhan, Eskom's future needs to be decided within a month. Oh, the debate over whether to split Eskom into three parts was urgent as a decision was needed in the next month. That's according to Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan talking to business leaders yesterday. The comments indicate the speed with which government intends to move in restructuring the troubled utility, which supplies almost all of South Africa's energy, and their financial woes threaten to cripple the entire economy. So that's the word from our minister there. Okay, let's move on to the front page of the Star. So I think a lot of people are talking about this particular commentary, letter, opinion, piece penned by our former president, Jacob Zuma. 9 wasted years? Jay-Z hits back. That's what this headline is. Former president takes Ramaphosa to task over WEF speech criticizing his period at the helm, and he defends his time in office. The former president basically taken a jab at our president now, Ramaphosa's comments in Davos, saying that, you know, he achieved a lot in the 9 years and you cannot take away from what he did. And he went on to outline it and as to why, you know, some things didn't go right. And so, yeah, he was very cross yesterday and put it all down in a letter. Cash in transit heist kingpin. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, they changed it before I could read it to you, but there was another one there as well. Now moving on to the Sowetan. Zuma, you had it good in my time. Also referring to that commentary, former president hits back at those lamenting the wasted 9 years. In fact, I think our president yesterday also alluded to the past years as well during a business seminar yesterday. So it wasn't only in Davos. We're running with it in the news as well this morning, where he was just saying, you know, it was tough replying to the corruption that we've seen coming out of the inquiries and also in the last couple of years. Kaiser Patrice fight for TV rights, and Black Coffee, Kagiso movie creams it. And there you can see I Am a Racist, Agritzi. And Downs reject blast Spitzer. We spoke about that in Trending Topics. The Citizen, corruption, how we stack up. Now, this was a terrible story that came out yesterday. In fact, we had it on the program in the morning. David Lewis from Corruption Watch talking to us about this, how badly South Africa is doing in terms of the corruption index and where South Africa stands. And it just doesn't seem to be getting better. In fact, it is getting worse when it comes to corruption. I think South Africa is standing at number 73 on the global index of the most corrupt countries and doing terribly. Ranked 73rd out of 180 most corrupt countries. South Africa, however, in the top 10 of the least corrupt sub-Saharan countries. That's according to the survey. But President Cyril Ramaphosa has warned that the government will deal harshly with corruption and will make sure there is accountability. There's also a story there in the corner. I'm not sure if you can read it. It's saying farm attacks up, murders down. Gauteng, by far the most dangerous region, with 116 attacks last year. These are according to stats out of AfriForum. And then finally, is retail giant Edcon too big to fail? A scramble to help the retailer that sells school shoes and fast fashion suggests it may be seen as too big to fall. Okay, those are the front pages of your newspapers this morning. Okay, let's